Hello.
Hello, AOS fans!
It's time for a game of Embergard.
Embergard. What we do these days.
It's what we have done, what we are known for doing. We haven't played a lot of games yet. And,
so we're lazy and slow.
Yeah, and there's just too many things to have to record about, content about, rather than actual games themselves. So
and we're lazy and slow.
Yeah. So we are starting that very slow trek towards working out what we want to have for the Clash at Warhammer Worlds.
Yes, indeed, and probably this would be the first of 2 games that we're going to have before we go.
We don't tend to get a lot of games in.
No.
And there is a risk because you start to play and you start to work out a deck and then GW go, here's a massive errata and we've changed loads of stuff. And then you decide, well, I won't take any of those broken decks now because they've been unbroken.
Or they'll just pop, I know they're not scheduled to, but they'll just pop a new deck out the week before.
Just pop it out there. And then everyone's just sitting there going, oh, that ruins all of my plans.
Every single one.
So I am playing the Grandfather, one of maybe 4 or 5 warbands that I'm thinking of taking, which is the Grandfather's Gardeners. And I'm taking the Emberstone Sentinels and the Wacken Wooing.
I think I'm taking the Jaws of Itzel. I don't think there's really any in this game. I'm not, but I think I'm going to take the Jaws of Itzel. So this is a tester game just for you to play something different and just to see. I've quite fancied trying Myari's out, so going to see how it goes.
Yeah, so you're playing Myari's with Sentinels and
the tracker thing, whatever that's called.
Oh, the Cataclysm.
Yeah, I haven't got enough counters on here, so I wanted more.
More counters.
Yeah, the countdown to Cataclysm. That's correct. It's actually the same combination as Aman took at the World Championships. I haven't got his deck though because I don't think he's all that good, so I chose the cards.
He didn't even come to on 16, did he? I mean,
did he not?
I don't know. He might have done.
I think he may have. I don't know where he came.
Did a man. Sorry.
I don't know where he came, but I thought that it's a fairly good place to start. He had a couple of card choices. I'm not quite sure why he took them, so I preferred other things, but he probably had a better reason for doing it. But there we go.
I just chose because I like the pictures.
Yeah, I like the words.
So I won the roll off and put the board like this, and then you've placed the token, so we've ended up with
3 in my half. Yeah. Unfortunately, one of those things of building a deck on the day, as I can't quite remember whether that's what I wanted or not.
Then we placed the models like so. So you've got Banhanar and Myari up front. You've got the other 2 near at the back, and I've got Driptis and Strug, and then Phlegmus here and Slunge and my Squat all over the back, and we are all ready to rock and roll, so it's time to roll.
And roll.
For round 1.
Crit.
A hammer. So I get a new card. Oh, so now it's your turn first. Round 1.
Okay, so I should probably say Myari's Purifiers have the Aether Quartz crystals on them. So basically, why Myari's got her, she's got +1 save. Bahanar cannot be pushed by enemy abilities. Now, I'm not quite sure what that means.
I think that's like cards. Like if you've
cards?
got...
I mean, obviously, it can't be if they're pushed back in a combat. But
yeah, because that's drive back.
Yeah, so it's basically, so it is cards, is it? And
I think so. Or abilities
on
like...
a card, on a war scroll. And Alien, when she's got her Aether Quartz crystal, basically, when she's attacking with her melee weapon, which is the only weapon she's got, the target counts as being flanked.
Yeah. I mean, she might pick up other weapons.
She might. And Senalia, old Senalia over here, basically her raid weapons have brutal and ensnare while she is got her quarter. Yeah, but it only does 1 damage, so it's not chuffing great, if I'm honest.
It ain't chuffing great. Right, so it's over to you. You've won the roll. You have to go first. Well, no, you don't have to go first. You can pick.
I can't choose. I am going to go first.
Yeah, thought you might do.
But I can't quite decide what to do.
It's not good. Round 1 already.
Well, yeah. I'm going to charge with Myari.
And who you having a pop at?
I'll have a pop at. It's only got raised 3, so I can only have a pop at that one there, I think.
Fliggy.
Oh, Phlegmus.
Flemoso. My boss.
So it's 2 hammers.
Oh dear.
1 damage. Oh, complete fluff.
It's not a good start.
It's not the best start, no. Not really what I was looking for. In the power step, I will play Settle In. Like a friendly fighter on a feature token, give them a guard token.
That's a good card. Good card. So my first go then, I'm going to charge with Strug. 1, 2, 3 to there. I'm going to have a smack at Alien. He didn't do any damage to my fighter, so my tracker is still on 1. So this is only 1 damage, unfortunately. Strug has 3 swords, 1 damage. Wow. A similarly stinky roll.
Now, after I make I can make a save roll for who you attacking.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, Alien.
Alien. So she needs shields. Yes, I got a shield, so that inspires alien.
Do I not like that? All right, well, in the power step, then I'm going to play Settle In.
I have scored something. Oh, shocking assault. Score this immediately after your opponent's action step if your warband holds all the treasure tokens in neutral territory.
I also score aggressive defender. Score immediately after a friendly fighter's attack if the attacker is holding a treasure token. Wow.
Anything you can do. I'm going to put great speed on Bahanar.
Oh, that's some great speed. He'll be moving 5.
4.
All right.
He's the slow one.
Yeah, I might as well use this now because I don't think I'm going to get a better time to play. I'm going to play by the numbers to basically pick up a new power card.
Okay.
That is a bit better.
So Bahanar will charge 1, 2, 3, 4 onto there. 2 hammers, 1 damage.
I'm going to go Flamoso.
Flamoso again.
My counter's moved around to the first one on the step as well.
Wait, 1 hammer.
1 hammer. So 1 shield for me. 1 shield. Ping. And I score Sally Forth. Scores immediately after opponent's action step of a friendly fighter with any charge code tokens holds a treasure token in enemy territory. That's another one for me.
I'm going to put Brute Momentum onto Bahanar.
So he can't be pushed back.
Driven back while he has charge token, which he just got.
Bottoms. I feel like it's time to play
Blockbuster! So Bahanar at the moment can't be driven back.
Yes.
And can't be moved by
other
the abilities.
means. He's not going anywhere, basically.
I am staying here.
I'm staying right here. I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to put Sundering Weapon onto Slunge. Gives him cleave.
Sound good.
Gives him cleave.
Oh, okay, that's nasty.
So my next skill, I'm going to charge with him. I'm going to go 1, 2 to there.
Okie dokie.
There's only 2, I say only, 2 hammers, respectable. And it is currently still only 1 damage, but I have cleave.
So it obviates my guard.
Obviately. Crit and a hammer.
Oh, that's quite nice.
Nothing.
Nothing, so a big fat nothing.
Right.
So how much damage? 1.
It's only the 1 damage,
I
unfortunately.
am on guard, so you can't push me.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm going to lie. Completely forgot about that.
I even said, I'm on, that obviates the guard.
Yeah. Didn't put 1 and 2 together.
So for my third, I think I'll charge with Sanalia onto there.
Shoot an old slunge.
Yeah, so it's 2 hammers, 1 damage, but I've got single assists.
My counter has gone round 1 more, so I'm still on 1 damage.
A crit.
What is a crit?
And a sword.
Which you needed.
No, you
need hammers. Okay, so Slungy's only 1 shield. I do not get the crit. My trucker moves round 1 because you've done a damage 1.
1 damage, yeah.
And you can push him back if you wish.
Which I will.
I feel like I've got to do this now. I'm going to play Damned If You Do. You have to pick one of these for me to resolve. Either I can pick a fighter and push them 1 hex, or I can pick a fighter and do 1 damage to them.
I will allow you to push somebody.
I will push Myari then.
Where are you pushing her?
To there. So my third go, I'm going to charge with old Flamoso. 1, 2, 3. 2 hammers, 2 damage. 2 hammers. A crit.
Sorry, but that doesn't stop it.
It does not.
So 2 more damage.
It is 2 more damage.
Oh.
I can't drive you back. In the power step, I'm going to play Fireproof. First time damage inflicted on a friendly fighter in the next turn, reduce the damage by 1. Or 2-1, rather.
Okay, I'm going to play Confusion.
Oh, you bugger.
And then for my fourth, I'm going to charge 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. In fact, I'm going to go to there.
Charging in. I'm going to go at Flamoso. Flamoso! 3 hammers.
3 hammers.
Single
It will
assist.
only be 1 damage because
It will. Oh, after my turn, my counter moves on 1.
2 crits and a hammer, which amazingly also scores me the perfect cut. Oh no, sorry, it doesn't because you might make a save. Sorry.
I've got to make a save.
I can't read it. What was the
I
crit?
make a save.
You made a save. Damn it! Oh, but that does inspire Alien, who's already inspired. So
Double
that
damn it.
all went really well.
So you caused a wound to me.
Yeah.
I realised on my last turn, at the end of my turn, I needed to move my counter on 1.
Okay.
So I had to heal somebody 1.
Okay.
Which, annoyingly, I don't want. So I've healed Slunge from his 1 and done 1 damage to Phlegmus.
Okay.
And then you've done a damage to him, which moves the counter on 1 more.
can
So I'm
push
onto the 3 damage counter again.
To there.
So my 4th and final go. Oh, I've got to charge with Driptrus annoyingly, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there.
So he's attacking Scenalia.
No, he's going to have a go at Alien.
Oh, okay.
He's a legal alien.
I meant Alien, sorry, I'll get them muddled up.
2 swords, 3 damage though.
Oh, wow, okay.
1 crit.
Okay, so I definitely need something here. Well, I definitely do. I've got a shield, which is a stop.
Oh, you've stopped me.
Yeah.
I could push you and follow up though.
Yeah.
Which I will. But that's quite frustrating. Okay. So we're on to the first end phase.
So when does the thing go around?
Now, before the beginning of the turn. So there's, I'm on 1, so you get, that goes on 4 points on the tracker.
Okay, now I think that means I score collateral damage. Score this immediately after you advance your Cataclysm tracker 1 step as a result of a friendly fighter being slain. Well, that hasn't happened.
No.
If you're the underdog, which I am because it's 2-1, it's any time I advance the Cataclysm tracker.
For any reason, so yep.
Right, handy. So when do I pick this card? Do I pick this card up?
I think you pick it up now.
When can I score it?
After a player scores a surge, that player immediately draws a replacement objective card. If that replacement card is a surge, it cannot be scored before the start of the next turn. So you can score any time if it's not a surge.
Okay.
It's only if it's a surge that you can't score it.
Okay. So you can score. Okay.
End phase ones, yeah.
Right. Okay. It's a surge.
After all that. Oh, after my turn, my tracker moves on 1 again. So you're first. Have you scored anything?
I have scored Iron Grasp. Score this if your warband holds all of the treasure tokens in friendly and/or enemy territory.
The one in enemy territory.
It is worth 2, so
yep, up to 3.
Handy. I'm going to get rid of the perfect cut. I've had 4 attacks and I haven't managed to get anywhere near it. So
that one just feels like too dice dependent.
Yeah, that was in our man's deck and I wasn't going to include it. And I thought, well, he must have included it for a reason. Maybe it's easier to score than I think. But I'm going to get rid of that. I'll keep that one, though that may prove to be an error. Okay, I'm going to put Driven by Pain onto Alien. It means that she, if she's driven back, I can heal her.
So that means if I choose not to drive her back, she doesn't get healed.
I can't heal her,
Interesting.
Yeah. So I'll draw 2 and 5.
I've scored Stay Close, which is why I charge with Driptrus and not the more accurate Sport attack, because this is score and end phase if there are no fighters and edge hexes. That's 2 glory. Nice. It's a nice card for 2 glory, I think. Nice. I haven't scored one, I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to get rid of Supremacy. I'm going to put Agile onto Flamoso, which means he can reroll one of his save dice. I'm going to keep my other card, and I'm going to draw 3 and 4. That's on to round 2. Time to roll for round 2.
Hammer.
So we're currently tied. There's no underdog.
Oh, yeah. Hammer. So
go roll again.
Single assist.
Lowest did the low.
A hammer. 2 hammers.
So you get a card. I think I'm going to have to go first, seeing as
you have to go first.
Seeing as well, I don't have to. I can
go
first. But yeah, I think I've got to go first in this situation. I'm going to charge with Slunge. 1, 2 to there.
Interesting.
So he's going to hit Aelin. So he's 2 hammers with single and double assists. Wow. You've got a single assist on yours, but I've got Cleave.
Okay, how much damage are you pulling?
2.
Okay.
2 singles. I'm glad of that.
1 shield, but isn't a success because you've got Cleave.
So that's damage to you.
How much?
2 damage. And I score Bloody and Bruised, finally. Go immediately after your warband inflicts damage on an enemy fighter if 3 or more fighters are damaged. 3 or more fighters are damaged.
Nice. I see why you didn't want to.
Yeah, go after Myari again.
Myari.
So I'm up to 5 glory now, so you are the underdoge. So I'm going to play Ominous Wumbling. You have to choose. Do I pick 2 enemy fighters to give stagger tokens to, or pick an enemy fighter that is not vulnerable and inflicted damage on them?
Damage somebody, because Myari's vulnerable, so you can't damage.
I'll damage Alien then.
Okie dokie.
That will make her vulnerable.
I'm going to play by the numbers.
Yep.
So I'm on 3. So I can draw 3 power cards.
I have nothing else to do at the moment.
I have nothing else to play. So I will attack whoever that is. Slunge with Myari, I guess. I will use her 1 hammer attack.
Okay.
Got single assists. A sword. I'm going to roll it again.
Ooh, he's spending his ether quartz.
A hammer.
Which
will inspire them.
How inspiring. I need either a shield or a crit. Oh, I get single assist, which is a success. You can push me back if you
push
want.
you into the stagger hex,
Ew.
and I will score aggressive defender. So I'm holding a treasure token when I make that attack.
5.
5 each.
No underdoges here.
Let's put Great Fortitude onto Alien. You're already doing 1 damage.
I can't kill her next turn unless I've got shenanigans. Nothing for me then. My second go, I'm going to charge with old Flamoso to there. So he is rolling the 2 hammers, but the 1 damage. And a power step pass.
Okay, I think I've scored unassailable.
Yep.
Yep, because I'm holding Senalia is holding
Yep.
it.
My token will move on 1 after this.
So I'll charge onto there. 3 hammers, 2 damage.
Okay, I will plunge you there.
1 crit and a hammer. Oh, and you're staggered as well, so I'll re-roll I'll re-roll the single assist.
Oh, I can
get a
stop
double
it.
assist.
But can I get a crit? No.
So that is 2 damage.
It's 2 damage and you can drive me back. And that does inspire old Clungy.
Drive Clungy back to there.
And that does push my counter on 1, so I'm now doing 2 damage. So Slungy's been shot to here.
And then nothing.
For my third go, I'm going to charge with Striptous.
Okay.
Over here, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, so he will become staggered. So I am doing 2 damage now. But Drippy rolls 2 swords, so it's not great.
Well, that's good enough though.
But it's good when you roll that, crit and a
I
sword.
can't do anything about that, so they're
Only 1 dice.
Yeah. So is that 2 damage?
2 damage.
Alien is dead.
Ooh, so I get 2 glory for that one. I did roll a crit as well, so I will follow up.
Okie dokie.
I'm going to put sharp reflexes onto Flamoso to give him +1 save. So he's on 2 shields
So
now.
Flamoso is
Yep.
the boss.
He's never getting called Phlegmus. Ever again.
Ever.
Ever, ever.
Oh, and my counter goes on another 1, doesn't it?
Yeah, the first time someone gets killed, I will go 1 more on my tracker after that at the end of my turn. I'll move it around now before I forget. But you have more objectives than me still, so we'll only go 1.
On my third, I'm going to move with Bahanar to there.
How interesting.
And then immediately after that, I'm going to play...
Then the power step.
No, it's not in the power step,
Okay.
the reaction. After this makes a move, push that fire to 1 hex. They must end on a feature token.
Very interesting.
That is me done.
I'm going to do nothing. For my 4th and final go, I might as well charge with Squawk. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can Squawk go through the block text?
He can fly.
You can fly. You can fly through a block text.
You can fly. Oh, no, you can't fly through block text, but
Okay.
he'll go around it because
Yeah,
he's there.
yeah,
1, 2,
yeah,
3, 4.
yeah, okay.
That's a good point. I forget that. So Squawk's going to there, and he's going to have a go at you. So this is 1 damage, 2 hammers, but I've got Grievous, crit Grievous.
Okay. Don't think you really need it.
Oh, what do I do that? 2 doubles.
Oh, I've been very lucky as per usual. That means I've scored step by step. Score this immediately after your opponent's action step if a friendly fighter with any move token holds a treasure token in enemy territory.
See what you was
Bit of
doing.
shenanigans there, but I got there.
Shenanigans. Right, and then I'm going to put in my power step Rock Splitting Tread onto my boss, which is immediately after my last action step. Oh no, I meant to put that on last turn. Do you mind if I do that? Because that's meant to be after my last action step.
Okay, what does it do?
So it's immediately after my last action step in a battle round, I pick an adjacent enemy fighter that's not vulnerable and inflict a damage on them.
Okay.
Which would be on
Senalia.
Senalia there.
No, sorry, you can't do it.
They roll dice and on a hammer I have to get rid of this card.
Okay.
No, so I can keep the card.
Quite good. So basically you do it again.
Exactly, yeah. If you're still the
Okay,
still something.
so is it my 4th, isn't it?
Anything in my power step first though.
Oh, sorry, okay.
I'm going to play Confusion.
Okay.
To swap these 2 around.
Okie dokie.
After my turn, my tracker will go on 2, so I'll be on the 3 damage marker and I will heal 1.
Okay. I am actually going to put Duelist onto Senalia.
Okay. Which
Which
one's
means I
that?
can push her after she's made an attack.
Okay.
Okay, so for my 4th.
Hang on.
Oh, sorry, you've got.
So I move that around 2
Right, okay.
because I now hold more objectives than you, and it's the end of my turn. So it
Okay.
goes on 2 spaces, and I can heal somebody
Okay,
1.
okay,
So I'm going
okay.
to heal Phlegmus 1. So
Alright.
currently Slunge is the only injured fighter now.
Okay. So I'm going to charge to here. That's 2 swords, 1 damage. 2 hammers, 1 damage.
So-
So, yeah.
Stroog.
I did get a crit.
Do you need swords as well?
There was
You need
hammers. There was hammers.
Okay.
Sorry, my bad.
So I could do with a crit here. Oh, but here's a success.
Okay.
It's a shield, so you don't damage me.
I can push you.
You can if you want.
I will. And I
Okay.
shall push her because I can follow up for 1.
Yep.
And then I shall play sidestep to get onto the objective.
Nicely done. Have robbed me of 2 glory.
I'm going to put Great Strength onto Bahanar.
Do.
But Desperate Rage onto Senalia.
End phase then. I went first this time. I scored hold treasure token 1 or 2. That's it. I've got 1 glory.
You're on. I get 3 more.
So you get 3. I'm going to get rid of Floy Master because I don't think I'm actually going to get 3 power cards to actually play now in my last turn. Plus it's only a 1 glory end phase, so I want something different. I'm going to keep my other 2, so I'm going to draw 2 and 4.
So I've scored Spread Havoc. I gave the glory equal to my Cataclysm value, up to a maximum of 2, so that's 2. Set Explosives, because I hold 2 or more treasure tokens and all the treasure tokens in any territories. Actually got do that twice. That's another 2. And I've scored Supremacy, because I've got
3 glory. Yeah.
So I've scored 7.
I think that might be it. 14 to 8.
I'm going to get rid of Hidden Paths. And draw 2. I've only got 2 left, 2 objectives left, and
Now's my time to shine.
4 power cards.
Time to roll for round 3. I think it's in the bag for you now, but
Okay, I actually am not going to score very much more glory. So we'll
this is
see.
the thing. Have you got the lead that you need?
Have I got the lead that I need?
Oh, it's a single. I am the underdog, but
Sure.
yeah. So I get another card, which might come in handy.
Oh, I think I'll go first. I will attack Plunge with
Myari?
Myari. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
2 hammers, 2 damage. Ooh, crit hammer.
Can't stop that. Even if we're on a crit, it can't slow the damage down. You've got 2
Oh
successes.
yeah, okay.
So
That's 2 damage.
he is dead. I don't think you're going to kill anybody else though.
No. That was my only chance of killing somebody.
Oh, that does push my
hammer-
counter on 1 now, so I'm doing 2
You're
damage.
doing 2 damage. I'm going to put Sharp Reflexes onto Myari.
Reroll.
+1 save to Vixen
Plus
with
1,
2.
yeah. I'm going to put Keen Eye onto Strood, give him +1 attack dice.
I will also put Agile onto Myari as well, so they can re-roll a defense dice. I'm going to play Healing Potion and just heal Sedalia for 1.
My first go then. I'm going to charge with Struth onto 3 to there. Go on, Struth.
Struth!
All or nothing time. So he's 3 swords normally, so he's 4 swords now because of the Keen Eye. So swords, 2 damage, and single assists from Squart. I have not rolled very much of anything today.
You roll really badly. So was that 1 success?
1 success. Yep, another crit. In the power step action, I'm going to play Hold the Line, so you can't push anybody back. And when I do that, I score low on options. I discard a power card. If 5 more ploy cards are already in my discard pile, which there are.
Yeah, I'm going to put Keen Eye on Myari.
Yep.
She's got +1 attack dice.
Yep.
And then I'll attack this fella here.
Stroog.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's 3 dice, 3 hammers, 2 damage.
Ouch.
1 hammer.
I've got 1 shield. Don't get it.
You single assist?
Oh yeah, I do get it.
Yeah, so just push it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge with Squat for my second go. Going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Because he can fly, he can fly, he can fly, he can fly. 2 hammers, and I've got crit Grievous. There's 1 crit.
1 shield, which is not enough.
That's 2 damage.
2, but you've got Grievous.
I have. So that is 2 damage with
Oh, I see.
Grievous.
Okay.
Now I'll push her to there.
Okay.
And then in power step, I got nothing.
Okay, I am grinding. I think for my third, I've got to jump charge back on there. 2 hammers, 1 damage with Ensnare and Brutal. 1 hammer.
1 dodge.
Got Ensnare.
Oh yeah,
So that's 1 damage.
1 damage.
Back.
I'll play Healing Potion to remove that. So he's got pushed back to there.
Yeah.
I'll use my Healing Potion to uninjure him. My third then, I am going to get rid of a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to Foci. I'm going to get rid of Great Speed, and I'm going to get rid of Unstoppable, and I'm going to get rid of Predictable End because I don't have the cards to do the damage to people anymore for that one. So I'm going to pick up 3 power cards and 1 objective. Pray to God that one of these isn't a damaging card now.
Alright, for my fourth, I'm going to hit there.
Droog
Yeah.
with
Myari.
Myari.
That's 3 dice.
So here you go, here.
1 hammer.
1 hammer. No, nothing.
It's 2 damage.
2 damage. That does inspire Stroog, but he ain't dead. Do you want to push him back?
Yeah, I might as well, just because I can.
Yeah. So my last 4th and final go, I might as well just charge with my boss. To there. Not good. 2 hammers.
You sure you don't want to go?
It did damage me, so I'm on the 3 damage.
Can you go that way? Because she's got no rerolls, but she's got 2 dice and a reroll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter too much in the end, really. A hammer.
Nothing so far.
You get a shield.
No, she's on dodges. So it failed. So she's dead.
Holy hell.
That's
okay.
2 glory.
In the power step, I'm going to put Wary Tread onto Phlegmus, which means I can use this ability after the last power step in the battle round, push them 1 hex.
I'm going to play Violent Blast, because stagger token, push each fighter within 1 hex, let stagger token 1 hex. I have nothing else. I haven't got any cards.
And I use his Wary Tread to move on to there at the end.
Okay.
So you went first. What did you score?
I've scored loaded for Bear, because he's got 3 objectives on him, 3 upgrades on him.
Yep.
And I've scored Hounds of War, because there were 2 enemy fighters are slain and or damaged, and one of them was slain in this combat phase. So
Yeah,
I scored 2
right at the end there.
Scored 2.
I think you beat me. Well, no, I don't think you beat me. I know you beat me. Spread out, I've scored for 1, and I finally scored Iron Grasp at the end there because I hold all the treasure tokens in friendly territory. And oh no, I misread that one, so I don't score that one. That's good.
I kept that back because I thought you probably had Iron Grasp, and I knew I could push you off of there.
Yeah, I misread that one. I thought it was the one where it was hold an objective in enemy territory and no man's land, which is the other one, which I think I got rid of.
Right.
Because I thought, no, I'm not going to score that one. So, yeah, that's a bit annoying. What was my last card? I had Step by Step, which was a Surge, annoyingly, which I score immediately after a friendly fight with any move tokens, holds a treasure token, enemy territory, or a charge token if you're the underdog. So I would have scored that one. And then the one I really needed, switch things up, which swapped 2 treasure tokens over, was at the bottom, and so was Sidestep. Could have done with both of those earlier, and the Surge. The crits weren't massively overpowering, 8 to 4, but there was a couple of clutch attacks I could have done with hitting.
You missed a couple of times, and just like, ugh.
It's a good trick putting the thing on Banhammer so he can't be driven back or pushed. Although
I did that first turn.
I did wonder about confusion in the second round.
I think confusion will work.
Yeah, because you don't push him, you just swap them.
Yeah.
And I did wonder about that, but that was the second round, and in the end I thought actually, which annoyingly if I had done, I think I went first. So if I'd have confused them, you'd have just probably walloped them off. Maybe you would have missed, but I didn't want to take that chance with my dice, so... Yeah,
that's there.
I feel like whilst these guys do good for standing on objectives, actually, because they can take a fair bit of a pasting, just going all out aggro with them. Because when you get around to when you're doing 2 or 3 damage and stuff,
They're so hard to kill.
Yeah, well, that's my wondering.
It's so hard. I don't know whether if you were playing aggro, whether they'd start to die more because.
But it's more about what your opponent's doing. If your opponent's playing aggro and you're doing objectives, then then you just get knocked off the objectives, you can't score, and they beat you up anyway. Or you go aggro and you just punch them back in the face. And then, because when they inspire, Stroog goes up to 3 hammers, Driptrus goes up to 2 hammers, Squart's 3 swords but he gets Grievous, Slunge goes up to 3 swords but he's the worst of the bunch, and Phlegmus goes up to 3 hammers. So you get multiple hammers, and a lot of them are 2 range. So against a lot of warbands, a lot of them sporting 2 range. It's actually quite hard to deal with because you can sort of stand in a spot where you can cover multiple objectives. So if you want an objective, you're going to have to get punched in the face by somebody.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
They're so... Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. They're very, very difficult to kill. And like, I had that card at the end, which was like... kill somebody, and I managed to do that, and then wound somebody, and they're so hard to wound. I did finally do it, and you healed them. Yeah. And then so luckily, if I'd missed the last attack, I mean, it was only 1 glory, but I wouldn't have scored that card. But it's like, oh my god, I was just literally like running up. It's like playing the Death Guard. It's like running uphill in mud. Yeah. I feel like had I concentrated on Myari earlier to try and kill him off, maybe that would have helped my cause a bit more earlier. But the cards I had, it was like every time I didn't want to go for Myari because like if I go for Myari, I'm not going to score other things. Yeah. And they were on guard with two shields to start off with. It's quite tricky to then kill. Yeah. Although ironically, I messed it up when I had two dice and a reroll. Yeah. What can you do? Right at the end. Here we go. 17 plays 12. So that's the warband I did want to take did badly, and the warband you didn't want to take did great. So I think it was luck though. I mean, I think they're pretty good, but I think I had an awful lot of luck, which I couldn't rely on. Now, the interesting thing about playing them, thinking about it just from an aggro point of view, of course, you don't believe because they don't die. You don't bleed very much glory at all. No. So I was far enough away for it not to matter, but you kill Myari at the end there, and that's 2 glory. And well, I wonder if I kill Myari earlier, you start to swing. Yeah, it starts to swing that way. The only disadvantage of having done that was that I had a couple of things where if I was the underdog, they were much easier to score. Yeah. Because it was neck and neck all the time. I couldn't rely on being the underdog to
Yeah.
do them. So yeah, if you killed Myari, I definitely would have been the underdog, and then I might have scored my objectives even faster.
Keep forgetting the tracker, but hopefully I kept that mostly.
I think it was
mostly
all right.
to bear. So yeah.
I think it was all right. Yeah, there's quite a lot to do. At least you weren't playing 2 trackers. 2 trackers is too
God,
much.
yeah, that did my head in on the last game. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that one. We're going to go and work out another game, which is going to be the Skinnerkin versus the Jaws
The
of
Jaws of
Itzel.
Itzel.
So yeah, keep an
So
eye out for that one.
skins versus Jaws.
Yeah. So don't forget to click that like button,
And click that subscribe button.
and we'll see you soon in the underworlds.
Bye.